Shannon has responded to the criticism over her new movie, Sierra Burgess is a Loser. And she has a lot to say. After the trailer for Sierra Burgess is a Loser came out, everyone couldn't wait for the movie to drop on Netflix. Fans were so excited for a film that focused on a plus-size main character, especially after the streaming platform's Insatiable fiasco. And with Noah Centineo and Shannon starring as the main characters, fans were sure it would be a hit. And for the most part it was, but a lot of people also pointed out problems they had with certain parts of the movie. Some fans accused the film of being transphobic and homophobic, among other things, and not everyone was a fan of Sierra's actions. For example, the scenes where Sierra pretends to be deaf in front of Jamey's actual deaf brother and where she kisses Jamey without his consent are problematic AF. But Shannon, who plays Sierra in the movie, argues that that's kind of the point. She actually told Clevver exclusively, you guys, quote, "I think it is absolutely fair to criticize what Sierra does because what she's doing is wrong. I was really interested in exploring this flawed character, like what motivates her to act in this way, what insecurities are people who do this dealing with, and also exploring, is there room for growth? Is there redemption for people who do things like this?" So it's been interesting to see how some people are very vehemently sure that she shouldn't be forgiven, that she shouldn't have a second chance, whereas others are resonating with her. Sierra is definitely a flawed character, and Shannon thinks that's why there's some miscommunication about the film's theme and message. And some viewers might have been under the impression that they're supposed to root for Sierra the entire time, when in reality the character isn't supposed to be 100% likable. She said, quote, "I think a lot of the confusion is coming from the fact that Sierra maybe is being marketed as sort of a fluffy teen rom-com, when in reality there are a lot of underlying issues. I think there is romance, but it's also a commentary on internet culture and the way that society pressures these young women to compete against each other and conform to a certain ideal. High schoolers say insensitive things or speak without really thinking about the ramifications of their actions. I think there is definitely a reckoning for Sierra at the end where she realizes all of the evil that she saw in the world around her is now coming from her and she has to deal with that." Now, we won't spoil the movie, but toward the end, Sierra does some pretty messed up stuff. Things end up working out for her and all the other characters by the time the credits roll, but Shannon says if Netflix does order a sequel, she wants to see the characters address the mistakes they made in the first movie and learn from them. She told Clevver, quote, "I would like to explore Sierra as a more healthy and morally good person. I would like to see her continue on her journey of self-growth and self-acceptance, and for all these characters to learn from their mistakes and move forward as better people." Well, no word yet on if Netflix is going to make a sequel, but what do you guys think? Do you want to see another Sierra Burgess movie, or was the first one too problematic for you? Let us know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Clevver News. Hit me up on Instagram at NazPerez. And before you go, click right over here to watch a new Clevver video, or below to check out what critics are saying about Sierra Burgess is a Loser. The link will be in the description as well.